folks, it's Not Jay from Not Jay's Tabletop Gaming, and this video takes us back to the Soviets, and we look at their anti-tank and anti-air and one additional armored vehicle that they bring to the battlefield. So let's get going and see what we got. ASU-85 is a airborne self-propelled gun. It carries an 85 millimeter gun, hence the term ASU-85, and you can see that it's got an anti-armor value of 4 hexes, having 3 dice, needing 6s to hit, and a HE value of 3 hexes with 3 dice needing 5s to hit. It does have armor, so it gives you a 5-up on a single die. It's got a speed of 5, and again, you have the 1 die needing 4 in its assault component. When you reduce it, you now have 2 dice with a range of 4 needing 6s to hit, 3 range for HE with 3 dice needing 6s to hit. Everything else remaining the same. So we have the Brdmat. This is a BRDM-2 that has been given what I believe is going to be the Sager missile. It's got a range of 11 hexes, 3 dice needing 4s to hit. Again, being an ATGM, it does have that minimum range. It is lightly armored, so you do get the 6 on a single die to save, and it has a speed of 6. It does not have an assault value, so it only has a crew of, I think, 2 or 3, so the crew can't fight things off. Then when we half-step it, or we reduce it, it goes down from 3 dice to 1 die. Still 11 hexes, still needing 4s to hit. So that's your anti-tank weapons that the Soviets bring. They also have quite a bit of anti-air capability as well. The Soviets field a large number of self-propelled anti-aircraft weapon systems. First one we're going to take a look at is the Tanguska. You'll note that it has both an anti-armor and a HE component. The blue range and blue firepower dice value means that it can only fire at aircraft. It's not allowed to fire at ground targets. But it has a range of 26 hexes, using 3 dice, needing 5s to hit. It has an HE value of 10 hexes with 3 dice, needing 5s to hit. What this blue is referring to is, in the firepower, is that it's using anti-aircraft missiles, and it is thus required to roll on the missile usage chart, which we'll discuss later in another video. The Tanguska has a dual weapon system. It has both a dual 30 millimeter cannons and 8 SA-19 Grissen anti-aircraft missiles. So it can definitely be a disadvantage to your helicopters and your close air support aircraft. It does have light armor with needing a single die, or having a single die with needing 6s to hit. It's got a speed of 5 with a assault value of 2 dice needing 5s to hit. When you do damage it, it is a 1-step unit. So although it does have some armor, when it does take damage, it's not enough to keep it alive. So that is the Tanguska. Now, the Tanguska was designed as a dual weapon system with the 30 millimeter cannons because the Soviets were looking to replace the ZSU-23-4 Shalka. The ZSU-23-4 is a 23 millimeter system with 4 guns, hence 23/4. It's got a range of 9 with 3s 3 dice needing 5s to hit in the HE value. And then it has a range of 5 needing 3 dice with 5s to hit in the HE value. Because the anti-armor distance is not in blue, it's using its guns, so you can fire this at ground targets, so armored ground targets. It too has slight armor with 1 die needing 6s to save. It has a speed of 5 hexes and has 2 dice needing 4s in the assault component. It is also a 1-step unit, so even though it has a little bit of armor, not enough to keep it alive when it takes damage. So there's your ZS-23/4 Shalka. The Soviets also have the SA-9 Gaskin. So the SA-9 Gaskin, again, is a missile system. Obviously here with the SAM, surface-to-air missile. But you also, not only is it telling you that it's a surface-to-air missile, but you know it's a surface-to-air missile because you've got that range of 20 in blue with 3 dice needing 5. So it can only fire at aircraft, whether it's a close air support aircraft or a helicopter. That's its only target. It has no HE capabilities because it only has the missiles to fire. It's got, again, a little bit of armor with a single dice needing 6 to save, and its speed is 6 hexes. Again, just a 1-step unit. It takes any damage, and it's gone. So this is the SA-13 SAM. The NATO countries call it the Gopher. It's got a range of 17, again in blue, so it's a missile, with 3 dice needing 4s to hit. It has got a little bit more armor, a single die needing 5s to save, and a speed of 5. Again, just a 1-step unit. Now you'll note that this vehicle looks very, very similar to this vehicle. They're both built on the MTLB chassis. So, as I said, the M113 is kind of the American go-to vehicle to build stuff onto it. The MTLB is, kind of what the Soviets use to do all of their different weapon systems on. The Soviets also have the MTU-55. The MTU is Russian words that mean armored vehicle launched bridge. The 55 means that it's built on a T-55 chassis. It does nothing but carry a bridge for it to be laid out across a ravine or some sort of depression for vehicles to roll over. So it does not have any combat value whatsoever. Since it is built on a tank chassis, it does have 3 dice needing 6s to save, and it has a speed of 5. It doesn't reduce, but what it does do is it becomes deployed. So that's what it looks. This is what the MTU-55 looks like when it's deployed. It has a armor value of 4 dice needing 5s, and the B means it's a bridge. It doesn't move. So the MTU-55 is, bridge on wheels, or in this case, tracks. So there you have it. The Soviets bringing more anti-aircraft than the Americans do, more anti-tank than the Americans do, and even a bridging system that the Americans don't bring until probably later in another version of the game. The Americans do have them, just not in this volume yet. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Keep on the lookout for another one. We are ready to do mechanics. I've got one more video to show the administrative tokens and how cards are drawn, or how units are activated by a card draw, and then we're ready for mechanics. So we'll have one more video on Monday, and then Friday a week from today, we've got the mechanics. So until next time, see you on the flip side.